Ekikonde n'engumi mu Palamenti y'eggwanga erya Uganda. Omukyala Anita Anet Among awonedde watono okugajambulwa. Parliament ekyankalanye olwa motion ey'okumajinga ekitongole ekikwatagana n'ebyemmwanyi mu ggwanga Uganda. Akatambi nkalina mu bujjuvu ngera kubeera nga nkakuwa. Kuviira ddala mabega mbadde nga nfuba okubalaga engeri Generali Yoweri Kaguta Tibahaburwa gyafubye okwononamu ekonome y'eggwanga Uganda, ebyenfuna ne bigootaana, buli kimu ne kyonooneka. Era mu nteekateeka ye mutegeeredde nti abantu abamu beefuula buli kadde oba oliawo bannayuganda ne batamanya. Abedi Bwanika emabegako bwe yali entebe mu lukiiko olwaliwo yalaganga bw'ayagala n'obukungu mu gavumenti, era ng'agamba nti wakufaffagana n'omuntu yenna avaayo okulaba nti emmwanyi eggyibwa mu mikono egy'abannayuganda bannakabala okubeera ng'ateeteekebwa mu mikono gy'abagwira. Wabula ate olunaku olw'eggulo bwe yabadde mu Parliament, abantu b'ekimaanya kabonera mulabye nnyo, mulabidde ddala omubaka y'omu eyali mu matwale ga Generali Yoweri Kaguta Tibahaburwa nga yewera nkolokoto ku byemmwanyi, era y'omubaka y'omu ejjo eyabadde mu Parliament ng'akulaga nti ye emmwanyi ne bamajinga Uganda Coffee Development Authority tebimukwatako, era mbu yengeri yokka emmwanyi gyegenda okutumbulwamu mu ggwanga lino Uganda. Kino lwakyogedde babaka banne bangi ne bagamba nti tekijja kubanga bw'okyagala, era bwe batyo ne bagaanirawo era ne bayimuka ne bafuluma Parliament. Kugambye kyabadde kijjobi nga tetunaba kubeera nga tugenda wala, ate olunaku olwaleero bwetyo kooti evuddeyo negaana okuta ku kakalu munnakibiina kya National Unity Platform amanyikiddwa nga Anthony Agaba, abangi gwe baateekako erya Bobby Young oba gwe bamanyi nga Bobby Young. Bobby Young yakwatibwa era nga ebbanga lye yakamala mu kkomera liwererako ddala, kubanga yakwatibwa nga 24 June w'omwaka guno 2024, era nga ono bagamba nti yali ayina ebyambalo by'amajje yali ayina, era nga bayimirira ku kawaayiro 160 olunyiriri namba 1 olwa UPDF Act. Bobby Young ono bamukwata era ne bamutwala mu kkomera. Olunaku olwaleero we bukeeredde leero 24 Oktoba abadde alina okubeera nga aweebwa akakalu, wabula wali ku General Court Marshal Makindye Captain Gift Mubehamwe agambye nti Bobby Young ono talina kubeera nga aweebwa bail. Remember, abantu bangi abali mu kibiina kya National Unity Platform ababadde bajjanga bakwatibwa okuviira ddala emabega, naye nga gavumenti tefaayo okulaba nti abantu bano bafuna obwenkanya. Entabwe eva ku ki? Olumu bukofiira buyite bu red beret, gavumenti wegamba nti nno buyina akakwate ku ggye ly'eggwanga. Naye ng'obwawula otya? Badge eri ku red beret eya NUP eyawukanako ku badge eri ku beret eya UPDF. Awo tegerera balinganga abatugamba nti tugenda kulekeraawo okwambala kala eya kiragala, balinganga abatugamba nti tulekeraawo okwambala kala eya red, kubanga mbu ne uniform emu ku ya ebyokwerinda mu ggwanga erimu kala eyo. Therefore, I think gavumenti eno eyitiridde okweyanika, gavumenti eno eyitiridde okweteeka mu butaala, oba oliawo ng'eyagala oproving nti bo be batuukiridde era be batuufu. Njagala kubeera ng'ate nkomawo eyo mbadde neekonyeko katono, tweyongere okubeera ng'ate baganda baffe abo tubateeka eri Katonda. Akiriwo Kivumbi ye yayimbuddwa, naye bye yattotodde ebyabadde mu kaduukulu bwe yali yakatuukayo muganda wange bikaabya bukaabya era tebiggwa malojja. Twabibawaddeko ne mubiraba, era ngenda kubeera ng'ate ebyo mbiteeraawo. Njagala kubeera nga njolekera mu Palamenti y'eggwanga erya Uganda, mbeere ngamba wa ebiriyo nga baganda baffe bakabeera ng'ate butereevu bateekebwako embeera ey'okubeera nti bagenda mmala mu kkomera ebbanga lya 3 months n'ennaku 22 nga court martial bwe yalamudde abo ne 16 bokka abavuddeyo ne bapleadinga guilty bibagenda omalayo ebbanga eryo. Kakati wetwogerera gavumenti eno eri mu kutuhoodwinkinga oba kututeekako kakookolo kubikkirira nti waliyo bakibalama abatalabwangako newankubadde nga bakwatibwa. Waliwo bakibalama n'abalala gavumenti bebadde ejja ekwata ng'eyita mu bitongole byayo ebyabambega naye nga bano bo tebakubwako kyamulubaale. Lopu Joel era nabagamba nti kaweefubewo okulaba nti bamujja mu kifo ky'obwa Lopu bakyayina omulimu munene kubanga ye ng'omuntu yalayira nti mpaka nga avudde mu kifo ekyo agenda kukola omulimu gwe nga bwe guteekeddwa okubeera. Agenda kubanja mu buli ngeri yonna okulaba nti abantu bonna abawambiddwa, abantu bonna abenyigidde mu bulyake bamanyika eri public olwo nno banoonye engeri gye bafunamu obwenkanya. Era n'olwaleero yabakanye n'eddimu eryo mu Parliament era ye video gye ngenda okubeera ng'atenkuwa wabula njagala tutandikire ku ebyo byabadde mu Parliament olunaku olw'eggulo ate tubyote buliro tumanye embeera nga bwe yabadde kijja tuyambako okureflectinga okumanya wa eggwanga lino gye liraga. Parliament bweti bwe yabadde entabo yavudde ku mmwanyi omukyala Anita Among yawonedde watono okugajambulwa mbirina kambibawe ndyoka ate mbongereyo mu birala. Abaka bafulumye nga n'otunula emabega tebatunuddeeyo ne bagamba nti newankubadde twagala nnyo okuwulira naye ate kino kiyitiridde temugenda kutuggyako ddembe lyaffe lyonna. Kamalo batwala mu Palamenti y'eggwanga ate tulyoke tuddiŋŋane mu birala.
Honorable members, allow him to finish. Stop pointing at him like that. Move the motion.
Right, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Nsereko.
If Honorable
Nsereko, you sit.
the Member of Parliament for Kampala Central, could listen a little. Rule 204.
And honorable members.
I will sit, but I will come.
Let's have respect for each other. We are saying we want the rules to be suspended to allow you to debate. 204. Please come and see.
No, I'm holding the floor. I am on the floor. No. I can't. You check rule 205.
Honorable, can you sit? Can you have a seat? Suspend the rule. Suspend the rule.
I'm right, Honorable Speaker.
Suspend the rule, then we allow a debate. We shall allow the debate.
Right, Honorable Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker.
There's a procedure.
As you know, I am a servant of these rules, and I am afraid where we are heading. When the Honorable Semoju raised on a matter of procedure, Madam, you guided that the Honorable Hamson Obua is also on procedure. Quite skillfully, ingeniously, but also dishonestly, the Honorable Obua did not move on the procedure, but went on motion. Secondly, Right Honorable Speaker, Why I'm even more afraid,
Okay, what is the procedure matter?
when you guided that we are going to amend the rules, I got scared. To suspend the rules.
To allow debate.
Yes. I do not know how you knew that the Honorable Bua was moving to suspend. Is it not procedurally right? Is it not procedurally right that you first take the procedural question raised by a member?
You raise a procedural question.
Is it not procedurally right that you allow the member first to move
You raise a procedural question.
I'm not moving a second procedural issue apart from the one I've moved.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
You know, I knew that he was going on 204 because you taught a brilliant person.
Madam Speaker.
Yes.
Madam
Yes.
Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Honorable members, whether you shout, I'm not a social scientist.
Madam Speaker, I have taken.
Honorable members, can you listen to the procedural matter?
Madam Speaker, I have taken oath as an MP here at least 3 times. Each time taking 2 oaths. The first, the oath of Parliament. The procedure issue I am raising, Madam Speaker, relates to no, the rules did not order in vain that when a member is speaking, you listen. They didn't order in vain. So I am waiting for members to keep quiet. I have on 3 occasions taken oath here, one of them being the oath of Parliament, and I think every MP has. We just define numbers. That oath assigns me a responsibility to protect the institution of Parliament, because without it I am not there. Madam Speaker, the reports have been read. We took a decision here as an institution of Parliament and said, coffee, no. Wait, you former wealth creation staff. We took a decision here. We took a decision, Madam Speaker. I am waiting for silence to submit. Madam Speaker,
members allow honorable
rules don't so allow MPs to just walk like they are in a crowd, that they just move around like this. Rules don't allow. Madam Speaker, the oath that I took, especially the one of Parliament, and I want you to rule and address this matter, Madam Speaker. This Parliament passed a budget here, just by a dot, by Mr. Museveni. You came here and changed it. You said Coffee Development Authority must not go, and you took a decision here. I now sympathize with people who will be reading the Hansard of Parliament. They are going to ask simple questions. Was this the same Parliament? Which kind of Parliament is this one? That you take a decision today and tomorrow you come and fall on each other. So the question I am asking, Madam Speaker, the procedure issue. The procedure issue I am raising, not only for your interpretation, but also for protection Madam Speaker, I am raising this procedural issue and I will be patient until the MPs who are taking your attention have all left your chair. Madam Speaker, the issue I am asking you to address.
You ladies, why are you fighting for Balam?
Madam Speaker, we have our men this side.
So the procedural issue I am raising broadly and for the integrity of this parliament, I have listened to all the reports. None of the report is speaking about the fact that a decision was made on this matter. We now congregate here to rescind our own decision the way we did with the budget. I am asking you, Madam Speaker, whether the MPs one by one, not collectively, but one by one, who took one oath of parliament that they will respect this institution.
What is the procedural matter?
I was reading the preamble. Whether, Madam Speaker, we don't need to first address what is now growing as a habit, that this parliament can take a decision, they arm twist it, will come running and change it. That's the procedural issue I am raising, whether this parliament can continue doing what it is doing, that you take a decision, when you are shouted at, you come running and overrun your own decision.
Nobody has been shouted at. We have taken decision.
Kali abaganda balugera nti akuddira mu luyimba taluwoomya. Engeri gye nnina ebigambo by'owekitiibwa Lop Joel mwanye mbere ngambi kuwa buwi obirabe. Ono Joel onno ajja kuba kunya bajja kumuwulira. Palamenti y'eggwanga Uganda oba oliawo ebadde eggwana okubeera ne Lop, ebadde eggwana okubeera ne leader of opposition bulijjo ali mu ttuluba erya Joel ow'ekitiibwa. Twalinako ku bakyala embavubavu, twalinako ku balopo ab'enjawulo, bakola emirimu gyabwe mu ngeri emu oba endala, naye ate ku mulundi guno ebikolobera engeri gye bibadde biyitiridde nga bikolebwa gavumenti kituwa amaanyi bwe tulaba nga Lop oba muyite leader of opposition ow'ekitiibwa Joel ayiwawo omubiri nga tatunuulidde ani ali mu mbeera eyo wabula ng'atunuulira embeera ey'Abannayuganda bonna. Takolera nno bali ku ludda luvuganya lwokka, era ne bwe kutuuka ku kubanja abantu abanja nga tatunuulidde nti ono ali mu pate gindi oba yakwatibwa bwati oba biki, atunuulira Bannayuganda bali mu mbeera nnungi, kubanga omulimu gwa Lop omutongole gwe kwokeepinga government in check. Katumala okulaba byabadde mu Palamenti y'eggwanga, ate ye omubaka Balam Barugahara omukungu era n'omukyala Robina Nabanja katono badduke mu Palamenti, katono bibatabukeko byonna ogenda kubeera ng'ate obifuna mu bulambalamba. Katumala okubiraba nga bulijjo programu ene wagiddwa Sheikh Ashraf omulombi w'edduwa, munoonyeko ku namba egwe nayina embeera mweyita etali nungi, akulombera edduwa embeera ejja kubeera ng'ate efuuka maridadi. Atali yadde okulandaga katugende mu bintu bino nabyo ate tubyote buliro.
In this house, when a colleague joined us, I don't see him here today, the Honorable Balam Barugahara Atenyi, shortly after he was sworn in, after becoming a Minister of State for Children and Youth.
Where is Balam?
He did say...
No, Balam is coming. You'll raise that issue.
The government chief whip, because he raised it through the lead of government business. That's why I'm reminding us here. He did commit and he asked that I retable the names of missing persons, those incarcerated, political prisoners and so on. And I said, but those lists we had tabled severally, they're even in the library. But I said, for the avoidance of doubt, I retabled a list here. I said, anyone who would like to access it should access it. He committed to giving us an update because he said now he will take the law into his own hands, circumvent the legal processes and so on, to ensure that people are freed. I think it would be prudent that the Honorable Balam comes and gives this house an update on what he has been up to, the machinations he has been up to, and how he has gone about this whole process that was in court and were making complaints, as colleagues have mentioned. People are held for 4 years, no trial, no evidence. He said he would handle the matter. Let him come and give us an update, Right Honourable Speaker.
Thank you. Honourable, let's not strip down what Honourable is saying. Honourable Semuju has an issue. People were arrested, they were taken to court, and he wants to know the position.
Madam Speaker, if you allow me to complete, because I was stopped by point of order. And each one of you here, potentially, you might be in prison tomorrow. We have had MPs who have just returned. So when you are speaking about matters of prison, please, the former LDU, allow us to raise these matters. Madam Speaker, the issue of abusing prisoners' rights.
There is a process.
I went to Chitalia.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, Rule 73(1) is very clear. Subject sub Rule 5 of this rule, a member shall not refer to any particular matter which is sub judice, any matter that is under the courts of law or being handled by the courts. So, is the honourable member in order of procedure, are we proceeding right to listen to his arguments, well knowing that all the matters he's raising are subject to court decisions? Number two, Madam Speaker, I don't know whether we are proceeding right to listen to Honourable Semuju when he's making allegations that are not, that have no evidence. He mentioned that members of NOP were coerced into accepting certain charges, and there is no evidence to that. Madam Speaker, are we proceeding right?
Honourable members, there is only one person who can determine whether the matter is sub judice or not, and it is only the Speaker. So I have not yet ruled that.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Honourable members,